Countess Jade will finally get her special guest appearance that she should have gotten long time ago. Now, we all saw how Melina got the trailer treatment in Mortal Kombat 11. They made her all pretty, they gave her all these crazy moves, and she was just good to go out the gate. Now, Jade was a part of the base roster of Mortal Kombat 11, and let's just say she was okay, but she could have been better. So I honestly like DLC characters better, the Mortal Kombat ones, because they put more time and more effort into working on them, because they're selling them for a strictly at profit base. So this is why I believe Jade will arrive with the Aftermath DLC pack. And she's going to, let's just say, save Mortal Kombat 1 or bring it that new freshness that it needs, as far as her being able to get a new weapon, a new upgrade, a new look. Everything across the board about Jade will just be new. As far as her staff, I'm sure it'll still be there, but she will be getting a new weapon. Just a completely different take on Jade. Now, before I get into all of that, I want to go ahead and I'm going to run a previous episode of the Wave Report, because I need you to understand how important Jade is. Jade is a Countess. They did not give her that name for nothing. So check out this previously recorded episode as I explain to you what a Countess is and break it all the way down for you, and you'll be able to understand. And then right after that, I'll come back with the rest of my commentary. So stay tuned for this previously aired episode. You can consider this the extended director's cut version, because I'm adding some new stuff to it that'll tie the story up in a nice bun. So without further ado, here's the previously aired episode. I'll catch you guys right after. So I had this breaking news, fantastic theory I wanted to bring to your attention. Jade's new title as a Countess, what does it actually mean? So I began to do some research, and the stuff I found was mind-blowing across the board. Now, after we establish what a Countess is and Jade's role, then we're going to talk about Kotal Khan possibly being dead in Mortal Kombat story mode, like Goro was in the crypt. So that's something we're going to touch on, as well as Kenshi, who also was dead in the crypt, but we know the crypt takes place at a weird timing throughout the MK universe in the previous timeline. But anyway, let's focus on this video. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up here on your screen to refresh your memory, and then we're going to continue on with this theory. Like the video. Go ahead and check this clip out. I'll be right back.
Fight, Kano. Jade Mansion.
Keep Countess Jade close.
Alright,
She is critical.
so
to your
we
future.
had Liu Kang explain exactly what a Countess is. As far, well, he ain't explained nothing, but he acknowledged and told you guys exactly what her role was. Now it's my job to go ahead and explain exactly what it is. So this is all very interesting, because I love what Ed Boon and NRS is doing. They're finally adding some structure to Mortal Kombat, and structure is something that they've always lacked. Now, don't get me wrong, they had structure, but their structure was very vague, which means you can interpret it how you wanted to interpret it. But this new reality that Liu Kang created, they're finally getting some order of power. Things are finally starting to shape up the way it's supposed to shape up. We're getting a deeper look into the lore, because at first all we had was the Khans, and then we had kings, and we had a queen. And even when we did have those, they never really did nothing with the titles. They were just titles that were just there. And it's just good to see that they are finally going to be changing that around and giving it some thought of what it needs. Now, before we get started into the rest of this video, do me a favor, go ahead and like that video. Hit the like button. I really hate to ask you guys, but it's free, and it takes 1.2 milliseconds for you to like the video. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up here on your screen. Let's get into it. Now, as you can see right here, the Countess is a noble woman equal in status to an earl or a count. Countesses either inherit the title when they're born or gain it by marrying a noble. So we have two theories here that we're going to be going with for this part of the video. Now, she either inherited or married a noble. So let's say Kotal Khan is alive, right? And she marries Kotal Khan, then she will become a noble. But we know Kotal Khan is not a part of Sindel's family tree or anything like that. So we have a lot of work to do here. And we're going to do that later as far as structuring the family, because I know it's all over the place, but don't worry, I got a chart for that there. So we're going to stick with theory number 1. Let's stick there, where it says she was born into it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop Jade's ending from Mortal Kombat 11 up here on your screen, because so far this one is making the most sense. You know, they like to take the endings, and some of them are canon and some of them are not canon, and some of them they like to take it and they like to tweak it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up here on your screen, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
I held the power to shape time and destiny, but I was lost. Which Khan should be restored? My lover Kotal, or my loyal friend Kitana? I heard Kotal's voice call out to me.
Follow your heart, Jade.
So I let my heart lead, and it took me to an unexpected place. A faint memory of home and my mother. I restored my parents in Edenia, building a new era without Shao Kahn. And what a happy childhood I enjoyed. But as I matured, I sensed that I was no ordinary child. Kronika's power dwelled within me, calling me to a higher purpose. When I came of age, I ascended to godhood as the protector of Edenia. Armed with the knowledge of past timelines, I challenged Shinnok and Cetrion. Without Kronika's children pitting the realms against each other,
guys,
all could be
as
at
you can
peace,
see,
and remain
Jade
so.
grew up with Kitana, right? So they're in the same household. They had a mother. In this case, we're going to assume that Jade's mother is Sindel in this timeline. So now we got 4 people. We got King Jared, we got Sindel, we got Kitana, we got Jade, we got Mileena. We got all 5 of those people. That's a full family right there, right? So what we're going to do now is I'm going to be pulling up a family tree, so that way we can kind of line all of this information up based off what we know so far, and of course with a little bit of theory and speculation up in there. But in order for me to do that, I want you guys to know that NRS built their game of things that happened in real life. For example, they're getting all of this royalty stuff from London, from England, all of these different places in the world is where they're getting this. So the fact that they're finally adding some structure into their game is fantastic. Now, they did have structure before, but it was vague, where you can interpret it how you want to interpret it. But now they're giving some more very unique structure, which is much needed in this game where these titles actually mean something. So with this new era that Liu Kang created, everybody is playing a little bit of a different role. So in order for us to figure out what everybody is, we're going to need to go ahead and whip out this family tree, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. Let's go ahead and get that up on your screen. All right, so as you can see here, let's go ahead and start using common sense right off the bat. We got King, which is King Jared. We got Queen, which is Queen Sindel. And we got Princess. In the previous timeline, it was Princess Kitana. But in this timeline, I'm assuming it's going to be Princess Mileena. Now, when it comes to Duchess, I have no clue who the Duchess is in this situation. It can be Tanya for all we know. I have no clue who a Marquise is in this timeline. I don't know who plays that role. But as you can see, Countess. Countess is a title that Jade has. So now that we know exactly what that means under these terms, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm getting ready to put up on your screen in just a little bit over here next. Mind you, we're covering the first theory, which is Jade has been born into royalty, which is why she became a countess. That's one way you can become it, is being able to be born into royalty. That's number 1. Now, the second way you can get it is by marrying someone or becoming a weirdo. I said a weirdo. A widow before getting, you know, that title. So before we do that there, let me go ahead and slide this up here on your screen also, because we're going to review this. Now, use your common sense with this one. Now, this is the relationships here. So we're going to look for Countess. Countess is the first one on the list. Countess, the rule is the husband's title. Rule is the husband's title. The relationship to the Earl is the wife. which means with this second theory, the Countess, which is Jade, can be married. Did she get married to Kotal Khan in this timeline? And it doesn't even have to be Kotal Khan, because remember, Kotal Khan is not related to Jade and Queen Sindel and all of them or whatever. So this could be an entirely new character. Hell, it could be Pink Floyd for all we know. Who knows? But at some point, either Jade was born into royalty or she married in, and that's how she got her relationship to the Earl, which would give her the title as the wife. Now, we also got other titles, which is the Viscount, the Viscountess, the Honorable Edward. We got all of this up here. Now, how would you properly address Jade in this timeline? Well, to properly address her, she would be called Lady Jade, which sounds a little weird, so which is why NRS went with Countess Jade, because it sounds more royal, it sounds more professional, it sounds like something that we really could get behind, you know? So that's super dope. I just wanted to point this out. But once the game come out, we're definitely going to be breaking down all of these roles, all of that. Mind you, I'm the first YouTuber in the MK community to talk about these things across the board. So if you see any other channel doing it, they got this from me. They don't pay attention to stuff like this. They just pay attention to the big news so they can make money and keep it moving. Me, I like to get into the nitty-gritty details. That's just something I like to do, straight up. Now that we got that out of the way, I do got another chart that we're going to be getting into just a little bit in just a little bit of a second. So while I'm getting this chart together in the background, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you enjoyed the video so far up to this point and you have actually learned something, or these are two viable theories, then can you do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button for the hard work that I put into this video and being able to provide you with some content that's entertaining and content that gets your mind wondering and rushing with some explosive thoughts in a good, in a good way, as far as you liking the title and wanting to see more content, etc. All right, now that we got that shameless promotion out the way, let's go ahead and pop this next graph up here on the screen. So now, as you can see here, the Duchess versus the Countess. Now, mind you, we don't know who the Duchess is yet, so we're going to kind of ignore that one for now. The Countess is a woman who has equal rank with the Count. That's the definition of it. Now, Jade's rank is, she is the third rank in the peerage, which means within her family tree, she is the third rank. Now, mind you, she could have got married then. Two different separate theories. Now, as I said before, she should be addressed as Lady Jade. Now, if they address her as Lady Countess Jade, that probably would be better, but Countess Jade just sounds really good to me, or whatever, So basically, that's what that is, and I can't wait to find out who the Duchess is, because I'm going to be putting that whole video together. It's going to be super duper dope. So those are the theories that I have for you guys here today. Now, I also just want to take some quick time out real quick to tell you guys more high quality videos are coming, and I want to let you guys know I am going to be removing a crap ton of my old leak videos. We're going to get rid of leaks completely across the board because I'm tired of being counted out and I want my credit. And the only thing people can do is use the leaks that I put out to discredit me, to say, oh, hey, you have leaks. There's no reason we should take you serious. I know it, and you guys know it, that I am a massive threat in the Mortal Kombat community because my content is good. My commentary voice is good. My ideas are good. My documentary is good. My dedication is good. But I will never succeed if I continue to do leak videos. They will always use that to discredit me. It's like shooting myself in the foot. So going forward, once I release this Clout Demon documentary, I'm going to be removing these leaks. I'm going to start to do them now, slowly but surely. So if you want to go see some of those videos, or you want to download those videos for your own personal use, you have my permission to do so. If you want to download and re-upload them, you can. Hell, make some money off of them. You have my permission to do so. So these are the things that I just wanted to bring to your attention, that I am going to be creating a new reality with that Clout Demon documentary, which is going to be coming. So again, stay tuned for that. And for those of you that are brand new here and you never got the opportunity to be able to see the Clout Demon trailer. Don't worry, I'm going to be premiering the Clout Demon trailer again at the end of this video for those of you that have not seen it, because I want to bring as much awareness to this documentary as possible, so that way when I have a release date for it, you guys can kind of kick your feet up and you can enjoy it and know what to expect. But a full rebranding of the channel is coming. I've been taking massive feedback from you guys, and I'm going to be applying it to the channel. That's what's going to be happening. So if you're a hater and you're watching this video, and even if you're not a hater, if you're just a person who's not a hater and you're not a fan and not a subscriber and you're watching this video, then I need you to leave me a comment. What are some of the things that I can work on to make this channel better? Same thing for my moderators, same thing for my actual subscribers. What can I do to make this channel better for you guys from a viewing experience? Are the videos too long? Are the videos too short? Are the videos full of blibber blabber, or are the videos educational? I really want you guys to answer these questions on a serious note in the comments below. Also, again, I'm taking all of your guys' information and applying it. I know a lot of you have a problem with me yawning in all of my videos, but I be extremely tired. But hey, like you guys said in the comments, I can easily edit them out, which is what I'll probably be doing in the future. So again, I am paying attention to you guys, and I'm going to be applying these things to the channel. I want to do some giveaways. I want to do a PS4 giveaway. I want to do a PS5 giveaway with a copy of Mortal Kombat 1. There's so much things that I want to do, but then before I even get to that level, I want to get things right with you guys, the audience. I want to get things right with the community, you know. So I definitely have a big secret that I'm going to be dropping on you guys in that Clout Demon trailer. A lot of you already know what the secret is, because it's no secret at all. The best secret is to hide one in plain sight, you know. So the Clout Demon documentary will tell you everything that you need to know by the time I launch it, and hopefully it'll be out in a couple of weeks. I got a few things that I'm tweaking on it, and it should be good to go. A lot of you want another trailer for the Clout Demon. Don't worry, the Clout Demon trailer will be coming, as well as merch and everything going forward. Hell, we might even do a name change for the channel. So there's a lot going on, and I want you guys to all to be fully involved as to what's going on with this channel. This channel is yours just as much as it is mine. So I owe you guys a huge apology and much respect as far as being able to listen to you guys and implement the advice and concerns that you guys have. So have at it in the comments. Don't worry, your comments will not be blocked or anything of that nature. I asked my moderators that's watching this right now, do not delete anybody's comment in the chat unless they're violating. If they violate and they just trying to be funny, then of course get rid of it. But if they have some constructive criticism, feel free to let them use it in the chat. Shout out to all the mods in the chat. You know, shout out to Stephanie, shout out to Combat Kid, shout out to Ice 22, shout out to Darkness, shout out to what's his name, Boxhead. All you guys in the comments, even for the few of you that I've missed, sorry I can't remember everybody's name, but I do appreciate every last one of you guys, you know. So again, we got a lot going on here. We're gonna get this channel together because we are trying our best to be on the road to 30K, and then once we hit 50K, we on the road to 100K from there. But in order for us to do that, we need to set some ground rules with each other and get this thing popping the way we know it can get popping. And I'm definitely going to be putting a lot of money back into the channel, and you guys will begin to see that over a period of time, because you know, you get what you pay for, and if you invest, you should see some results from it. But let's get back to this Jade new title explain Kotal Khan is dead thing. I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think Jade was born into royalty, or was she married into royalty? Also, do you think Kotal Khan is a person she's married to, or is it another person like Pink Floyd? Or is it Rain? We're going to find out. And I also kind of feel like Rain and freaking all of them are brothers. I said brothers. All of them are related at this point. Like Rain is related to Jade and Melina, and all of that's just one big royal family with Taven and Dagon. I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling or whatever. But we're going to get into that more into the future. Again, for those of you that have not seen the Cloud Demon trailer, I'm going to go ahead and pop it up here on your screen. Also, if the Cloud Demon trailer does not play and the video goes off, it's because I received a copyright strike from the instrumental owner. So I went and re-edited the video and I cut it out completely. But you still can watch it by clicking on YouTube and clicking on my channel, and it's the first video that you're going to see on my page when you click on it if you want to watch the Cloud Demon trailer, if it's not going to show at the end of this. So anyway, without further ado, guys, and all of this monologuing, make sure you smash like on that video, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. All right, guys, I hope you understand exactly what I put on your screen with all the evidence and everything that was provided as to what's going on with Jade. Now I'm gonna go ahead and touch on why I believe Jade will be arriving with the Aftermath DLC pack. Kind of basically what I was saying earlier, that it's basically time for Jade to shine, and they're just letting her popularity build. The longer the game is out and there is no Jade, then there is going to be the opportunity for her fan base to organically build. So get ready for the where's Jade? When's Jade, Ed? When's Jade, Ed? What's your address, Ed? We need Jade, Ed. Get ready, because all of that is coming. And you know what? It's good because it organically builds the fan base on its own. So by the time Jade come, they're just going to rinse and repeat, and they're going to try this with different characters, because this is really good from a business standpoint, because it helps them spend money on characters that they know people will buy. They spent close to what? Hundreds of thousands of dollars on Melina to get her in Mortal Kombat 11 because they knew she was going to sell based on the fan demand and everything. So now we getting ready to see the same thing with Jade. But yeah, like I pointed out in that previous episode of the Wave Report, is that Countess Jade will play a major role in the story mode. Like I said, she either married her way in, she probably married her way in, or she's related to one of the people in the actual royal family. So we will be finding all that out by the time the story mode does come out and it does hit shelves and everything. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys that quick reminder and bring that to your attention to kind of get your thoughts on it, especially for you new subscribers and you new viewers, especially you Jade fans. So I wanted to dedicate this video to y'all, so that way, you know, you guys can have some content, because hey, we got to all stick together and we got to make sure we can get the proper message across, because it's so easy to get the toxic messages across, but it always seems so hard to get the positive messages across for the fan base. So, you know, I like to consider myself the security guard of the MK community to help deliver these messages and everything. So again, shout out to the Jade Army. They definitely are getting a lot stronger, and I'm glad that they're finally getting the representation that they need to be able to participate in everything that's going on. Like we saw with Melina being able to get her day that she needed when she became DLC. It was all about Melina. She killed that DLC trailer with Rain. She looked good. Fans was hyped, everything. And Jade is finally about to get her spot. So being a DLC is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because like I said earlier, is that they get special treatment. They get more money put into them because they're being sold for profit. So people are going to do the best that they can, so that way they can get their cut of whatever they make off the character. That's just how I look at it across the board, you know. So Jade definitely will be coming, and as far as her having an entirely new look, I do think she's going to have a new look. I'm going to go ahead and say they probably give her something like a mohawk or something like that. She's going to have a new weapon, because I don't want to be cliche and say Tanya got her weapon, because she do, but she don't at the same time. But it's time to switch it up with Jade and give her a new weapon. Now, she can definitely keep the pole as a part of her moves or something like that, but they're going to have to switch it up with her. They're going to have to give her new moves, because every move that you can do with a pole, she damn near did it already. So look what they did with Rain. They switched Rain weapon like it was nothing. They gave this man what? He had a little arm gun damn near. And then now he got some water staff or whatever the case is. So that's basically what it is. I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing with her specifically across the board, you know? So that's good on that. anyway, guys, make sure that you stay tuned towards the channel because I do got even more content coming for you all. And like I said, we will be moving up to 4 videos starting September the 1st, and then we'll work our way up to 6 videos. So I am going to finally be including that gameplay that you guys have been asking for. And hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys love it. I'm doing everything I can to try to bring you as much content and entertainment as we can to this channel, because I know that's what y'all want to see. And, you know, if I'm being honest, quite frankly, there's not a lot of people out there that's providing the type of content that you want to see or that you want to need. But hey, don't worry, I'm just your local Mortal Kombat content dealer. Whatever you need, you best believe I got it. But anyway, if you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about my statement? Let me know by sounding off in the comments, and I will be responding. Do you think Jade is going to play a massive role in the story mode? Sound off and let me know exactly what you think, and I just may turn your comment into its very own video. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.
About to go to frames. We outside in public, baby, please pull up your prints. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands. Pull up with a beef and now they wanna change the plans. Reason why they willing, cause we shooting at they mans, yeah. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling, cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coop, I saying I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top, bro, you can see I'm living grand. I'm in Cali with some bitches on the beach, we bring a sand. Keep that 30 on the seat and shoot like Curry with the left hand.